Welcome to the True Life in God Daily Podcast, where we hear God's voice in our times. We get to really know Him, and we enter into a more personal relationship with Him.
June 3, 1987. I was attacked in writing by evil again. It was like cats, which jumped on my back. I was fed up with them. It seemed like all hell broke loose. They annoyed me, so I said to one of them, "In the name of Jesus Christ, leave and be thrown in fire." It left. There were several of these, and one by one was treated the same way as the first one with the same words. Jesus told me, "Ask in my name, and it shall be done." But you must have faith in what you ask. Work in this way. Pray and ask. Pray in my name. Work in my name. Ask in my name. Revive my name. Be my reflection. Synchronize with me. Lift your head towards me. Believe in what you ask. He told me that the demons fear me. I'm a menace to them. Later on, I realized where I was. I felt my feet in wet and slimy mud, and in a flash, I recognized the surroundings of hell. It was just a flash. I then understood why so much evil interference was there today in writing. Jesus said when I asked about this, "Could it have been anywhere else?" We were together passing at the gates of hell, lowest purgatory closest to hell. Healing souls, wrenching them away from Satan's gates. Vassula, allow me to use you in this way too. This is part of your work too. June 4, 1987. Today, God lifted me in His palm, made me feel so small. He asked me to look at Him. I did. And saw a beautiful, smiling giant.
Vassula, look at me. Look at my face.
He was smiling in beauty. I felt like a tiny spot in His palm.
Does it matter to me? Does it matter to me if you are but a speck of dust? Feel how I love you.
He was beautiful, and all this is beautiful.
I am beautiful. Vassula, when you think of me as I was on earth with men's features, your image. Think of me in that way.
But Lord, how do you really look? How and what are your features?
I am everything. I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the eternal. I am the elixir. Love me. Remain in me. Never fear me. Let this fear, which was wrongly taught by men, be replaced by love. Live in me without fear. Fear me only if you rebel against me. I am love. Tell them. Tell them what an abyss of love my heart is.
June 5, 1987.
Vassula, find me in my stations. Be blessed. We will work together.
I have not gone to his stations yet. I will. I'm waiting for the priest, as he has been asked by Jesus to be with me. June 6, 1987. Jesus,
I am. To look into God's face is to have seen love.
I was looking at his picture, the Holy Shroud.
Do you want me to dominate you entirely, Vassula?
Yes, my God. I would if it is your wish.
Leave me free then. Never obstruct me. Live for me.
Lord, how do I obstruct you? Tell me so that there are no obstructions.
Sins obstruct me, sins, Vassula. Will you really let me act in you as I wish?
Yes, my God. Forbid me from sinning. Forgive my sins. Act as you wish in me. Do not consider my cowardice. Pay no attention to it. Drag me if you must. Feel free with me. Do your work. I do not want to be the cause of any delay. I do not want to be a hindrance to your works. So pay no attention to my weakness. Do as you please.
Daughter, I am pleased with your words. Come, I will continue my works. Leave me free to do my will. Come, let me clarify how I work. I have given you many graces, Vassula, but I want you to acknowledge my graces, delight me, and believe in me more.
I'm fearing that if I displease you, you might take away these graces.
Why should I withdraw my graces?
Because if I don't improve and don't follow in time, you might take them away.
No, never.
To me, it seems right to take away if one does not please you.
It seems right in your eyes, child. Until I come to deliver you, I will feed you. I will never withhold my food. I, who longed for you for years, I waited for years to press you close to my heart, loving you. Would I now pull away my food from you? Come, lean on me as much as you wish. Remember, I am love. I give freely, and I do not take away what I give. I will always remind you of my ways.
June 7, 1987.
Vassula, yes, look into my face. To have seen me consoles me. Tell them that it takes so little to console me. Come and praise me, loving me.
I had the picture of the Holy Shroud in front of me, and I was looking at it when Jesus wrote that message. June 8, 1987.
Vassula, I would like to establish my works.
What should I do?
I will guide you. I will guide you even further. Depend on me. Have my peace.
June 9, 1987. Last evening, I saw God's face in the sky. The sky was a beauty. It was like a painted picture from a skilled artist. I recognized God's beauty in there. It was obvious.
Yes, Vassula. See me in my creation. Recognize me and love me.
June 10, 1987. Dhaka, Bangladesh. Yesterday was the final packing for our departure. Lots of work. Lord, I was thinking of a theory which is called Christ consciousness. I think it means our good inner self. Maybe this is how the writings come?
Vassula, have I not told you that we are united? We are one. Beloved, call it true life in God. Live for me. Here is what I want you to write.
I was wondering by a feeling, what would God write now?
My desires, little one.
God made me read a part of scriptures.
Yes, elevate. Hear me. Will you see me in my church? Vassula, come to me.
Which church, Lord? Which do you mean?
All are my churches. They are all mine. They all belong to me, and me only. I am the church. I am the head of the church.
But the way you said it, Jesus, It was like you wanted me to go to a special one. That's how I understood and heard you.
You can come to me anytime in any church. Do not make any distinction like the others. They all belong to me.
The church never divided itself, but people divided it and divided themselves.
I am one God and have one body, a body which they have lamed. Millstones have damaged my body.
My God, you seem so upset.
Upset? Oh, Vassula, why? Why have they cruelly dismembered me?
God is very upset. He reminds me of the time he went and overturned all the moneymakers' tables in the temple in Jerusalem. So far, I never heard or saw him so upset.
Vassula,
Jesus,
I am.
is that you really so upset?
Oh yes, it is me. Oh yes, I finally can place my words on you. Vassula, charism is not given to you for your interest. It is given to you so that my words will be engraved on you.
I have never felt you so upset before. Are you?
I am. My body aches. It has been torn apart.
My God, but what can I do? I'm helpless.
Do I not know all this, Vassula? I shall use you till the end. Never fear me, daughter. Uniting my church will be the glory of my body. Have my peace, beloved.
Yes, Lord. I won't look left or right or behind. I will look straight ahead.
Yes, understand how I work. Be still like now. Be willing to please me. Be one with me.
Lord, suppose the ones you want them to listen do not. Then?
Now you are a step ahead of me. Child, walk with me. Together. Yes, follow me. Trust me. Come, I will guide you.
I was suddenly taken by surprise. I heard the dog bark, unusual. Then my bedroom door opened, and I recognized in front of me the thief who entered 3 nights ago in our room, stealing money, and who fled. There he was again. I ordered him out. He turned around and left, then I gave the alarm. I knew that God was definitely trying to tell me something.
Vassula, I am reminding you of something. When the brigand
God used the right word, as later we found out that he belonged to a group. Brigands are groups of thieves.
entered your room, did you expect him?
No.
So will I come too, sudden. No one recognized him either, because no one expected him to be there.
Jesus meant the 10 packers and the office men who saw him but did not believe he was a thief. I have a feeling that this last sentence is very important and hides much more than it says. The word recognized is very deep too.
Did it remind you of something else? Let me tell you. He had sinned, but those who passed judgment on him, breaking the rod on his back, were they not in sin too?
I do not know what you are trying to make me understand. Yes, we are all sinners.
Vassula, will I see all this and keep silent?
Are you defending the thief, Lord?
No, Vassula, I do not.
Jesus was silent for a while.
Name me one man who has not sinned.
I can't think of any.
Big sins, small sins, all are sins. To sin is to grieve me. Vassula, I am witnessing so many sins. Love is suffering. Love grieves. Creation, my creation, return to love. Daughter, imbue me with love. Amend, beloved, amend.
You've just listened to the True Life in God podcast. We can't wait to see you tomorrow with a new episode.